All right, there it is, Protein Oats. I am totally on a kick with these and have been really enjoying them. I just put a little bit of vanilla plant-based protein in, and it just really makes it creamy with the zucchini and the oats. I also sprinkle in, as it's cooking, like a quarter of a teaspoon of chia seeds. It really thickens things up nicely as well. And I'm drinking a little bit of water with lemon in it. And this morning I changed it up a little bit. A viewer actually sent this to me as a gift, this community coffee. I've seen it in Kroger before, the dark roast. And so I used my French press and made a coffee this way instead of making my typical Americano with espresso. And this is actually pretty good. It tastes like a really nice American coffee. And there's definitely a difference between drinking espresso as an Americano the way I typically do, and then just drinking plain American kind of ground coffee like this. I definitely tasted a difference. They're both very good and both have kind of like their unique place in my palate. But, you know, I don't keep like a drip coffee maker. I got this in a Fabfitfun Box, and it's one of those things that I always toy with the idea of just donating to Goodwill or like a secondhand store, because I don't use it every day. And I always analyze things like, am I using this every day? Is it something that I need? But I do use it a lot. Yeah, I'm glad I held on to this, you know. And the other thing, it kind of makes a nice, the grounds are in the bottom, and I don't know if you're supposed to do this, so give me some feedback, but some of you have suggested it. I just took the grounds that were in the bottom, filled it with cold water, and dumped it on my tomato plant. I hope that will be okay as like a fertilizer. So it kind of duels as a watering can. I'm on cup number 2. I made it a little bit stronger. It's all good. Yeah, this takes me back to like studying days with school. I'd always study in like a coffee shop or something, and you know, you have the unlimited refills. It's a slippery slope. I don't recommend the amount of caffeine I consumed in my education is appalling, actually. I remember actually I'm going on a tangent here. Once I was doing what's called an away rotation in San Francisco. I had a great time that particular rotation. It was a really great experience. But I would always hang out in these little coffee shops to work or study, because I was staying in like a one bedroom, like just one room. So it was kind of, I don't know, smothered. It was kind of like being smothered. It was just a tiny little room that I rented for my time there. And I didn't have a lot of privacy. So I would go to coffee shops, and coffee in San Francisco is great. And I would just drink so much coffee while I was there. And so this kind of reminds me of my studying days. Anyways, oh, you guys, that book that I'm currently reading, I've got about 50 pages left. The Art of Racing in the Rain. Oh, it's so good. You know, it's like a nice lighthearted read. It's not, you know, it's really good actually. And every time while I'm reading it, I'm just thinking to myself, that must be how little Ty-B thinks. It's really a good book, but gosh, it's sad. You know, and there are parts of it just makes you think like, you know, you can choose who you fall in love with, but you cannot pick their family. Oh my goodness, these people are just horrible to this poor man. I don't want to give anything away, but I definitely want to see the movie. And I definitely want to see Where'd You Go, Bernadette, because I enjoyed that book as well. But anyways, I have a little sunscreen update. I don't know if you guys noticed when I was doing my morning skincare routine. I don't know, I just edited that footage quickly, and I noticed that on my kind of décolleté area, I was looking a little glistening, dewy. I had put on the Glossier sunscreen there because I'm trying to get rid of it, and honestly that is not difficult to do because there's really not much in that little bottle. So I just put it here, you know, I'm just kind of trying to make my way through it, and it kind of gave a nice dewy appearance. But it reminded me, as I was editing the footage, I saw a beauty YouTuber the other day talking about how someone like who everyone I guess looks up to in the makeup world, recommended using a spray sunscreen on your body to get a glowy, kind of misty look. I was just like, yes, that is a great message to send, even though the sunscreen they were recommending has fragrance in it. And I've always told you guys that sprays are not super reliable because you end up spraying like out in the air. But hey, I am, you know, whatever gets people to accept putting any form of SPF on their body, I'm like, sure, by all means. I will even overlook fragrance in those situations because you know, it's just the habit of putting on sunscreen is so hard for people to come around to because it's just not something that is ingrained in us. We're good about washing our hands, like after we go to the bathroom, right? We don't think twice about that, I would hope. But yeah, sunscreen is definitely more of a learning curve, a hurdle, and you know, a day-to-day challenge. But anyways, I actually reapplied. I had a little bit of this. I applied this to the rest of my body. You can see I'm wearing a tank top here. I'm just indoors today, but obviously with the windows and whatnot. I love this, and I'm out of it. But those of you in Canada, this is a Canadian sunscreen, Garnier Umbrella. It's really nice. I rather enjoyed it, and I enjoyed using it on my face, but it actually goes on really well on the body too. And it's not sticky or anything. A lot of body sunscreens are sticky. Another body sunscreen though that I've been using that unfortunately has fragrance and I wouldn't recommend it to you, but a viewer actually sent it to me, is the Coppertone Sport Clear. This is SPF 50, and it has alcohol denaturant in it as the first ingredient, and I know that's going to be off-putting to a lot of people because alcohol denaturant can be very drying. If you think about it though, on the body for an active sunscreen, you might actually like that property of it because you're sweating, and people don't like the sensation of something greasy on their skin. I think a lot of people, men in particular, I've noticed really come around to using these Coppertone Sport sunscreens because they don't like the greasy, sticky feeling with sweating, and so they don't seem to mind. I mean, that's a gross generalization, obviously, but they seem to mind less. I've just observed using these more drying vehicles, these more drying gel vehicles, but this one unfortunately has fragrance in it. But it feels, it's really neat in the way it goes on. It's just like, it kind of is like a less refined version of the, I just dropped a glob of it, of the Fresiderm kind of vehicle, that clear, you see what I mean? You know what it reminds me of though, you guys, is like the stuff inside of a diaper. I'm putting it all over my carpet. The stuff inside of a diaper when it gets wet, you know what I'm talking about? It's like that, it turns into that gelatinous, it's like super absorbent. That's kind of what this, the consistency of this reminds me of. But it does pill a lot, I've noticed when I wear it. It goes onto the skin like really well, but it kind of almost jumps off of your skin after a while, it feels like. It doesn't, its adherence isn't really that great, but it's water resistant up to 80 minutes. So I've actually been doing this to my body when I go to the gym, because when I go to the gym, I go outside from my apartment, so that's some UVB and UVA exposure, and then when I'm in the gym, there are windows in the gym, so I'm getting hit with UVA, and I am wearing more like shorts lately because it's so hot, and it's really hot and humid, just, you know, in the gym and whatnot, even though it's air conditioned. So I've been really liking to wear shorts. That's what I'm getting at, God. So I've been wearing a lot more body sunscreen, and I've really been enjoying this, but unfortunately it does have fragrance. It has a nice, it's that kind of fragrance though of like beach smell, sunscreen smell. You either like that fragrance or you hate it, and I kind of enjoy it. So it's not overwhelming to me, and I actually rather like it. Yeah, if you like the consistency of this, all right, I just had to delete a bunch of stuff off of my card, and the last time I had to do that, I accidentally deleted like my skincare routine clip. So hopefully I didn't do that this time. I don't think I did. But anyways, yeah, I was saying, if you like the consistency of these like more gel-based body sunscreens, I recommend Pearson & Covey makes a gel SPF 30 sunscreen that, you know, again, like this, is gonna have a lot of SD alcohol in it. But if you like that cooling gel body sunscreen vehicle, doesn't feel greasy or whatnot, I would recommend that one. It's free of fragrance. But anyways, oh, I wanted to show you guys the coolest thing that I got from the Glamcore company, the one that makes my, I call it my sunscreen mirror because it's a makeup mirror that lights up. You'll recall from a few vlogs ago, I was lamenting the fact that that makeup mirror I wanted to mount it on the wall, and I was soliciting feedback from you all as to how to go about mounting it. And you guys gave some really great tips, and some of you were recently asking me for an update on it. And to be frank, I kind of just, like oftentimes with home improvement type things, I fall off the bandwagon and I don't keep, you know, I don't see it to fruition. But they came through and they invented something to put it on the mirror, to put it on the wall, which is what I was looking for. Here, I'll show you guys because I can't really do it justice just telling you guys. Isn't that cool? All right, so this goes on the wall. It's gonna be hard for me to take it off. There's a suction cup device that they created. I don't know if you can see it. Actually, you may be able to see it. Here, we'll just kind of look at the mirror here. Can you see that suction cup device? It's got a hook on it that attaches to this really, really industrial strength Velcro. And basically it's a Velcro sticker that comes with the little mounting kit. And so it's just basically on there with Velcro and a suction cup. But that's perfect because you can reposition it. Yeah, I love this thing. It came with initially this little annoying, where'd it go? Where'd you go? This little annoying easel, which actually would be great for holding I'm gonna use it to hold like my iPad or something. It just, you know, wasn't practical for the mirror because you'd be straining your neck down to look in the mirror, so I didn't enjoy that aspect of it. But yeah, anyway, so I was wanting to mount it on my actual bathroom mirror. It's got a magnetic mirror attachment that's a magnifying mirror. And then here's the mirror itself. And the mirror itself, I'm gonna blind you guys, I think. Let's see. Lights up, woohoo! And you can dim it or make it brighter. And you can sync it to your Bluetooth on your phone. This is really cool. And there's a little magnetic attachment. I don't have it in the bathroom here, but it's in my bedroom. There's a little magnetic attachment that you can put on here that'll hold your phone, and you can take a selfie with the little photo setting here. It's really cool. Anyways, yeah, and then that just clamps on. So I love this, and now I love that it's exactly on the mirror, so it's up and out of the way. Yeah, I don't like to keep much on my bathroom countertop. So I'm all about these suction cup, get it up and out of the way type of things. And I love that. This is just, I don't even really keep skincare in here. I just keep a few frequently used players. Like these are the tinted sunscreens that I'm alternating throughout the day. Like anytime I come to the bathroom, basically after I wash my hands, sometimes I'll slap on another layer. And I've been loving the Supergoop and the Dermatology Universal Tint. And then I always have Color Science that I, you know, try and reapply a few times a day as well. I like all three of these. And my nighttime moisturizers and my glasses. But this is turning into an impromptu bathroom tour. And it's actually bathroom cleaning day. So I apologize if it doesn't look super clean in here. It's my day to wipe down all the surfaces and clean deeply. But anyways, this I got on Yes Style, and it's really worked out well. It's another suction cup doohickey. I kind of want to get another suction cup type thing that I basically just use to hold my toothpaste and dental floss. Get that up and out of the way. My toothbrush there, and then this is a toothpaste that I got from Yes Style that's Korean, and it tastes like rose. It's actually kind of good, and I think it's brilliant that it's got this square top because you can stand it perfectly like that. I love that. So yeah, oh, and then I got this fragrancy foaming hand soap from Simple Truth, Mango Dragon Fruit. It smells really good, but my favorite hand soap, and what I will be replacing that with, one of my favorite hand soaps, I like the fragrance-free 7th generation, and I've got it back here in my backup stash. I'm not going to show you guys my linen closet because it is a disaster. Ooh, his little head broke off, but I love the Attitude fragrance-free foaming hand soap. This is a Canadian brand, cruelty-free. But I've got to admit, I've been enjoying this mango dragon fruit one. I got that because I urgently needed hand soap, and now I have this replacement, so I'm all good. Speaking of fragrance though, this came in my Fabfitfun Box, as you may have recalled, and I've tried it and I cannot stand it. This fragrance on this is so strong. It's headache inducing. I don't recommend it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Probably just donate it. So yeah, I mean, I think many people would probably enjoy it, but it really gives me a headache. Debbie, you pulled out all of your toys. Somebody went to the beach yesterday.
We had the best time over there.
You had fun?
Really fun, yes.
Yeah, it's Labor Day weekend, so my mom and Tybee went down to Galveston for a few hours. And Tybee went in the water.
Yeah, he did. He actually went in the water on his own. I didn't force him. He likes it. The water was so warm yesterday.
Was it nice?
Yeah. Yeah, he's quite the beach boy.
Tabby Bo. Yeah, I've been working on organizing my pantry.
How's that going?
It's going really well. I have a separate video for you guys coming. Hopefully you all will enjoy watching it. I've totally just undertaken a huge pantry reorganization process. So, and now that I've done that, I'm motivated to organize more areas that have gotten a little chaotic. So one of the things I want to get in my kitchen, I was thinking, are little suction cup hooks to go on the backdrop tile wall to hang up my those little square washcloth dishcloths that I use, because I have them heaped in a basket and that's just kind of annoying. I think it would be better, and then it could kind of hide some of those excessive electric sockets all along those walls to just have the yeah, I kind of want to do that. I've seen them on Yes Style, but you know, it's just like a little clip on a suction cup.
Yeah, because we went the last weekend and you got a lot of containers and organizers.
Yeah.
And were they helpful?
Yeah, so stay tuned for that.
Oh, good. I look forward to that.
Your little terrarium is coming. Looks so cute there.
Yeah, I put a little water in there. Just a few drops to give it a little humidity.
A little zhuzh. Yeah, my shrimp plants, he grew whiskers. I saw, because I went to the dentist this week, I saw the dentist had pots of those shrimp plants outside. And I went on the Buchanan's website, and they have kind of a monthly breakdown of things to do each month for gardening in Houston specifically. And they recommended those shrimp plants for nectar for attracting pollinators for your plants. So
you might get little,
hummingbirds and whatnot, yeah.
Hummingbirds,
yeah. So hopefully, yeah, they're pretty, the shrimp plant. So
they are. I'm glad you selected that.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fate of the tomato is going to be, if it's ever going to bear fruit, but at any rate, it's got a neighbor now.
Don't give up on it.
What is this?
Oh, it's supposed to be retro cooking music, but they keep playing the same two songs over and over again.
It looks like my kitchen with the Kosari.
Yeah. This plant is really doing well. I thought it was dead, you know, but it makes the cutest little baby leaves.
It really did liven up. It's because you have a grow light bulb in there?
Its grow light.
You know, I was thinking of getting one of those because I have an electric socket outside. I wondered if that might help my tomato plant a little bit to just want to put it out there for a few hours. But,
yeah, you should think about that, because I don't think they use more electricity than a regular bulb. But I couldn't. Good boy! He's so
yeah, I have an overhead light out there. I wonder if I could even put a bulb in there, but it might not shoot down. Yeah, it might not put down enough light.
You could just get a small. Why they even have the clip-on ones?
Yeah, I saw that on the Amazonian.
Oh, good boy! Yes, sir.
My mom's put out some of her fall decor. Your little gourd arrangement, that's cute. It was a dip bowl. Makes a nice, your dip bowl.
Yeah.
It's like a chip and dip platter set. Patchwork pumpkin. Yeah, I may need to have a cute pumpkin to put where my pineapple is for fall. It'd be cute for just to kind of change it up. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.